Welcome to the University of Alabama, the oldest public university in the state. There's nothing quite like a Saturday afternoon in the fall at the University of Alabama. As a Roll Tide community, we gather on our beautifully manicured campus quad to connect with old friends, make new friends. We tailgate, and come game time, we enter the stadium and cheer on the Crimson Tide with the thunderous chant of Roll Tide. We are a community. As you scan the crowd in Bryant-Denny Stadium, it is clear that our community is comprised of many different people, from many different places, with many different ways of seeing and understanding the world. We are a community of diverse students, faculty, and staff, and we greatly value our diversity, as our differences make us stronger and better. However, the diversity of our campus, similar to other campuses, did not always easily occur. The University of Alabama's diversity has been built on the courage, strength, and tenacity of those who have gone before us. In order to understand our commitment to diversity and inclusion, we need to take a look back at our campus history. Founded in April 1831, the initial student enrollment at the University of Alabama was 52 students. They were all men. 62 years later, in 1893, the campus began to diversify. The first women, Anna Adams and Bessie Parker, were enrolled due in large part to the successful lobbying of the UA Board of Trustees by Julia Tutwiler. Tutwiler, then president of Livingston Normal College for Girls, was a lifelong advocate of the right of women to be self-supported members of society. Tutwiler Residence Hall is named in her honor. 2018 marks the celebration of 125 years of women at the capstone. Another attempt to diversify the campus occurred in 1956 when Autherine Lucy became the first African American admitted to the university. She attended her first class on Friday. However, by Monday, riots occurred on the campus and she was expelled for her own safety. 32 years later, in April 1988, Autherine Lucy's expulsion was officially annulled by the University of Alabama. She enrolled in the graduate program in education the following year and received an MA degree in 1992. In 2017, a historical marker was placed outside of Graves Hall, which commemorates her courage in making the University of Alabama truly one for all. During the height of the civil rights movement, newly elected Governor George C. Wallace positioned himself in the doorway of Foster Auditorium in an attempt to block the enrollment of two African American students, Vivian Malone Jones and James Hood. This historical event, known as the Stand in the Schoolhouse Door, ended with the intervention of the federal government, and Malone and Hood successfully enrolled at the University of Alabama in 1963. Vivian Malone became the first African American graduate in 1965. While Hood left the university after only 2 months, he later returned in 1995 to begin earning his doctorate degree. Located in front of Foster Auditorium, the Autherine Lucy Clock Tower and the Malone Hood Plaza honor the courage and the actions of all who worked to break down barriers and overcome obstacles in the pursuit of education. Today, the University of Alabama has students from every state in the nation and 84 different countries from around the world.